This is a rock hopping exercise for stability and balance. It's a progressive exercise starting from the easiest if balance is more of an issue and working toward the more challenging if balance isn't an issue and you want to keep it that way. So starting out with just getting in touch with the bottoms of our feet, we can take an uneven rock. Let's take this one and just let our foot form to the rock. So these shoes have a fairly soft sole. So when I put my foot on the rock, I can feel different points of pressure in different spots, and the bones of my foot have to move to accommodate to the shape of the rock. I'll show you what that looks like without a shoe on. So, here's my flat foot, which is how it would be in a shoe with a stiff sole. When I put it on the rock, the bones move. You can do that with your hands, but this is a lot easier to just put it on the rock and let your bones move. The next step would be to hold on to something for balance. I'm using trekking poles in this case, but if balance is more problematic, you'll want to have something more stable like the back of a chair or a nearby tree or something. And then just let your foot be on this rock in an unusual shape. Let it conform to that rock and just put all your weight down through your foot so that you're not holding your weight with what you're balancing on. And just practice that feeling of unevenness. Like, say here, because it's a slanted rock, I have to compress this side of my foot while stretching this side of my foot and stay upright. And this is all sending nervous system signals up to my brain and telling me what's going on down there. And that's an important thing that can get lost over time, is that quickness and flexibility of our nervous system communicating with our foot, ankle, the bottoms of our feet. So the next stage would be to take a tippy rock. This rock's a little tippy, but I'm going to pick this one instead because it's rounded on both sides. It's fairly unstable. And I'm going to just let myself hold, balancing with my trekking poles. I'm going to let myself experience that changeability and that dynamic state. Now they make wobble boards for stuff like this, but you can get rocks anywhere. A wobble board is something you stand on and it's uneven, but this does the same thing. And so again, this is just helping my nervous system practice responding to this dynamic situation that my foot is in. And for some of you watching this, that might be as far as you want to go. Maybe you don't even want to go quite that far. You just want to practice with the uneven surface. But for others, that might not be too challenging. So we can progress to the next level, which would be moving along the rocks. I'll put my shoe back on. Moving along the rocks with a balance aid. In this case, you can't use the back of a chair anymore, so you can get your trekking poles, and they're just there to help you balance. They're not there for you to put your weight over them. You want your weight over your feet. And so you can move along, having your rocks in their less tippy position, and just practice the strange ankle positions, the strange foot positions of standing on these rocks. And have your kitten help you. There you go. Your kitten. Yes. So you can do that several times back and forth, and then when that doesn't feel like it's got enough challenge, you can turn your rocks over so that you can find the, I think that is the tippier side, the tippier part of your rock, so that now you'll be practicing with what's not only an uneven surface, that one looks pretty stable either way, but, and that one's already, but now is a dynamic and changing environment. So you can get your balance aid, notice the tippiness, and just let your foot respond to that unexpected motion, and move along the rocks. Do that one more time. And my weight is over my feet. I'm just using my trekking poles to help me find my balance. So then the next stage after that, wanting more challenge, would be to get rid of your balance aid and to just go down the rocks without that in their tippiest position. You may have more or less tippy rocks. That's pretty fun. You can try going faster. If you're going to go faster, you probably want to have your rocks a little more widely spaced. Do more leaping and bounding. So, see how fast you can go through. It actually gets a little easier if you're good with stability. It's a little easier to do it faster because you're not resting so much on any one rock. I lost it. So that's pretty much that. If you want to have more of the why and wherefore of why we're doing this, you can click the link for the article below the video. And other than that, just take it out to the trail and practice with real dynamic environments. So thanks for watching. This is, I'm Rosalie Rasmussen, by the way. I'll see you in the next video.